Hello, welcome to a very brief demo video of Lead Accounting Plus. This is just an introduction to the software to just mention the features, use cases, and advantages. You will also get an idea about the overall look and feel of the software. There are other videos in the channel to get a deeper understanding of the features of the software. You may also watch tutorial videos that we will be posting to learn even more on how to use those features. Also, do watch some of the testimonials from our existing customers. So let's start. It's very important for small and medium businesses to collect their own data and generate useful information at the right time. This helps them not to just control their business, but also to take crucial steps to grow their business. But it's not practical for these businesses to get the ideal solution which are currently available due to price constraints. These softwares are really expensive. Also, these software requires experienced and skilled labor, which makes this whole thing a non-feasible endeavor for these concerns. So we present to you Lead Accounting Plus as a solution to all these problems. Lead features a very simple UI and a process flow that ensures a low probability of errors. While this helps in a simple and accurate data entry, this also enables the owner or management to get important information without the help of the employees. Even though simplicity is one of the main features of Lead, that is not because any of the necessary features were sacrificed. Lead is actually a comprehensive software with all the features necessary for a small and medium business to do their accounting, inventory management, taxation, reporting, etc. Furthermore, Lead also have some industry specific modules to help businesses with unique requirements like managing manufacturing process or in a construction company project management. Now to demonstrate the look and feel, let me just walk you through the software. When you launch the software, you will see this small window first where on the left you can see the list of all your companies. You can create more than one company and maintain the accounts of each of those concerns separately. The option to create companies and delete them is here on the right side. The backup company option can be used to get a backup file of the company data so that it can be later recovered even if the system crashes. Or the backup can be sent to your auditor or consultant, which he can restore to view the data in his software. The restore company option for this particular purpose is here. To create a new company, click on New Company button. Provide your company's name, financial year and country and click Create. Once created, you will see the name of your company on this list. Select that company and click Login. Each user will have their own login credentials. Administrator will be able to specify the role of each user based on which they will be able to access only those features that the administrator have specified to be necessary for that role. For the first time after company creation, you can log in as the administrator using the admin with A capital as the user ID and password. Once logged in, you will see the starting page. Administrators and users with report access will be able to see this dashboard. Here you can get quite a few useful reports like last 12 months sales, last 12 months purchases, hourly customer count, top selling goods, goods with the top margin, etc. On the start page, you have settings on the left. Users can modify a lot within the software based on their preferences or as per the requirements of their concern. For example, you can make any changes to your tax settings in GST settings. You can even create or disable tax components by defining the conditions and percentages of tax. In the design document option, users can design all the documents that's usually printed like invoices, receipt voucher, etc. Users can add their logo, add details, add fields of their choices and do a lot more to create a personalized template for printout. The templates can be designed for any type of printer including thermal, laser or dot matrix. In the users and security option, administrator can create users, assign roles and create their login credentials. Administrator can specify what features and options users of each role can access. In reports, you finally get a report of all major user activities. Also, when you view any saved document, you will be able to get the information of the user who last modified the document. In Teams, you can modify the font size and other stuff like that. Since users are probably going to use the software for longer period of time, Lead even have a dark theme. Furthermore, businesses can add locations to be able to manage their branches separately and then get a consolidated reports of all their branches. There are options to set up sales schemes, online settings to raise sales orders or get reports online. So detailed explanations on all these will be given through other detailed videos. On the right side, we have documents. Here you have documents like sales, purchase, sales order, estimate, payments, receipts, etc. to do the billing and accounting. Shortcuts can be created for the most used documents by selecting them in the Select Documents option. If you click on the gear button on the shortcut button, you will get a summary of that particular document like this. On top, you have a bit more detailed menu. On the company menu, we have options to switch between single or multi-user, change date or financial year. In the accounts menu, we have options to create ledgers or party accounts and a few other options related to accounts. Similarly, in the item menu, there are options to create goods or services you provide, add opening stock and other options related to your items. The options in the miscellaneous menu are mostly some industry specific features for businesses in certain industries like manufacturing, construction or automobile service businesses. In the reports menu, you will get detailed reports in multiple formats for each part of your business like stock report, financial statements, ledgers, etc. Below these main menus, we have some shortcuts to change branch or locations, change financial year or to see the price list. Now to demonstrate the look and feel of the software, let us take a look at how an item and a party account is created. We will also create a document using them. To create a customer account, click on Accounts menu on top and then click Accounts. Click on New and enter the party's name and select Sundry Debtors as the account group. Even though there is a standard grouping available, it can be modified as per your requirements. To add more details about the party, select the account and click on the Billing Address and Taxation button at the bottom. Click on New and fill in all the details available like address, mail ID, GST number and then click on Save. If you select any of these accounts in the list and click on Edit, you will see much more options related to the account. To create an item, go to Item menu and click on Items. Click on New. Here the item name and the unit of measurements are the mandatory fields. Other fields are optional fields which you may fill in later as well. You have options to add multiple barcodes for an item, to maintain an item in batches or track them unit wise. You can also set different prices. Lead also lets you print barcode labels on your own for your items. To enter a sales or to create a sales invoice, you have to go to Sales. For that, you can click on Sales shortcut here or here in the documents list or just click S in the keyboard. Here we have the list of all sales invoices created for the day. You can change the period on top and get list of sales for those period as well. We can then select any of these sales invoices and edit, print, mail or view with the options here at the bottom. To create a new sales, click on New. In the party field, select cash or bank. If it's a credit sale, select the party name. Let's just select the party we created earlier here. If in case you want to create or select a new party here, you don't have to go back to the account creation master window by closing the sales window. The shortcut is provided here in this window itself. Now let's select the item we are selling. You can directly type the item name from the keyboard and then select the item, or you can scan the barcode and select the item. If you want to edit or create a new item, you have the shortcut for that also here. By selecting the item, you can find out the closing stock of that particular item at the bottom of the window. Enter the quantity being sold and the selling rate of the item. If the rates of the items were already saved, they will be pre-filled automatically on item selection. The rates can also be switched to a particular category like wholesale or retail or special price category here in the general tab on the right side. Discounts can be entered in each row, or a total discount can be given on total invoice by entering the percentage or amount in the discount button here. At the bottom, we have options to give narrations to each item, get margin details on the bill, and other similar stuff like that. Just above that, there are options to tag a salesman or a particular route or area against each sales document. You can enter or save a lot more data about a particular document in the fields in these tabs on the right side. Now you can either save this document and then print later, or set the option to get the invoice printed automatically when the document is saved. Now this E button below the list is the e-invoicing and e-way billing option, where you can generate e-way bills and e-invoices, which is mandatory in certain situations here in India. Both generation and download will be possible directly within the software. Now in the reports, you have the financial statements like profit and loss, balance sheet, etc. You can see the effects of the entries we just posted in these statements. You can see your sales, expense, profits, etc. You can see your sales, expenses, profits, etc. You can also see the inventory reports, sales reports, and see other similar reports like that. Within the stock report, you can also get a stock ledger where you can have the detailed transaction history of a particular item. Every report, including the stock report, can be accessed separately for each of the locations or branches. In the accounts, you will get ledgers of the customers, suppliers, or bank accounts. In the customer ledger, for example, you can see the transactions we just posted. Like I mentioned in the beginning, this is just a very short demo. Detailed videos on the features and tutorial videos to learn how to use each of those features will be posted separately. Demo of industry specific features like manufacturing and construction will also be posted separately. Thank you so much.